Hey everyone, this is Aarolei from the Crystal Chronicles podcast. Before we begin today's final tier of Dimensions End Entropy, Tier 20, I just want to remind everyone, if you like what you see, then to hit that like button, subscribe, and lastly hit that fat notification bell to never miss another one of my videos. If you're already a subscriber, then thanks so much for your continued support. And, of course, you can always join us for the Crystal Chronicles podcast with my good pals Crease and Mark, and that is every Thursday on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, or you can watch on YouTube or your favorite podcast and listening app. With that said, we're going to go into it today for this final tier. We've got Firion, we've got Guy, we've got Jack, and we have a Bahamut summon who is going to help me hopefully eat all the attacks in the world. Let's get right into it. Okay, so just a quick heads up, it is the Blackened Will. It is very, very similar to the story and chapter, but now he is beefed up. He is chaos level, practically a Lufinia fight in terms of difficulty, and it is a long slog of a fight, guys. You better be ready to go with your best team members that you have available that are fairly recent. Do not have to be perfectly recent, but anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to open up with transients here from Jack because I actually have time to heal him before eating that next recast ability that's due. That when that recast bar is filled on the boss, you cannot dodge the attacks that are coming. Also, until the minions are destroyed off on the sides here, you have to deal with the fact that you are not going to do as much HP damage as possible on the middle guy. Alright, here he comes with the plus version of that attack. Haha! But we're gonna heal. And then they're gonna dodge. Alright, good job, Jack. You did your job there. Okay, and with that said, we're going to go ahead and Warcry. And then we'll use the LD buff. Alright, perfecto. We're probably going to wrap these guys up right here. They're going to eat it. Yes, there we go. And when you have destroyed the minions, as you can just see, the boss gained, he now takes normal HP damage, and he delays himself a little bit. That way you have a chance to do some damage of your own. Alright, let's go ahead and Piercing Gleam. Alright, and I feel bad as how I ragged on Guy when I was pulling for him, but honestly, he's been very solid for the month, and if he holds out some for a couple of fights next month, I would say the gems were well spent. Anyhow, let's go ahead, and yeah, we'll Ninja Slice. Oh man, that EX is going to be ready next time. Alright, rumble it up, sir, rumble it up. Okay. Because the next attack coming from this boss, Jack is going to be fine dodging it. He only needs to worry about the red bar cast from Thousand Eye. We're going to be good otherwise. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that. Alright, so we're going to have to eat that attack. Ooh! But the boys are okay. Yes, they are okay. Alright, so from here, we're going to go ahead and smash the earth here. Keep that Gaia's Ward buff going. Okay, and Blood Weapon. You want to keep almost all your focus on the main boss, if possible. There we go, there we go. Yeah, let's use another one. Mikita game is strong. Alright. Ooh, owie, owie, owie. But we're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Alright, let's heal the party. And there we go. Alright. Whoa! They're eating these attacks. Yum, 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 yum. I'm very proud of them, though. They need to be able to do that. Okay, yes, I have time. Let's do it. Haha! Oh, baby, look at all that time I'm gonna have to do some damage. Let's go for it, guys. We're gonna go for the damage. And... yeah. Ninja Slice. Let me check his buffs real quick. Alright. We'll go ahead and smash Earth. You know, I can't remember if I bought Jack's armor or not. I probably will, because he's kind of fun to play. Let's go ahead and use another one of these Earth Smash attacks. Okay, so if I Ninja Slice, I'll have the LD, but I can't use the LD. So, or the EX, I mean, because he's on recast. And I refuse to eat that. Attack and die. Okay, there we go. Haha! Okay. So on this next turn, he will resummon the ads, I believe. So we're going to take advantage of this while we can. And here come his friend, the boss's friends that we don't like. Okay. So I believe once you've destroyed the middle guy, it doesn't matter if the minions are still out. You will move on to the next round. Here we go. And I will use the LD on Guy's next turn. Yeah, we'll Ninja Slice. Because there's no way we're killing the boss at this point. Okay. Go with that. Gotta save some skills. We gotta deal with the next wave very, very soon. And it's a doozy. Okay, so let's Guy swing. Alright, and there we go. We'll be able to wrap this phase up in just a moment, and then we'll be on wave 2. Ooh boy. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I must have barely missed that. Okay, so here, we're gonna just hit him with an HP attack. Okay. I don't know what happened there, folks, with that. That just kind of annoys me. Alright. Or just rubs me the wrong way. Alright, so when you get into this, each phase of this boss right here is weak to different things. This first phase, he is like all about doing elemental damage, if I remember correctly. Alright, so there you go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and smash up this earth. So we gotta get that earth weakness on him in a moment, and then we'll start doing pretty good damage. Alright, so at this point, I don't think there's any attacks that will outright kill Jack unless it's the stuff in phase 4 and 5 that just sets your HP to 0 anyway. And if you have a tank for this part of the fight, it becomes a much more tolerable fight. Warrior of Light and Guy are both very sufficient. Gladio, of course, will work too. Alright, let's... Oh, I didn't read my Warcry button press there. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna Ninja Slice. Alright, I'm waiting to get the, what's it called? The Earth, the Earth, Peril on there. Okay, ooh, there we go. I think this is the turn where Guy finally can get it on. Okay, cool. We're gonna, like, stop doing poopy doopy damage, and we'll do some real damage. Alright. There we go. That's just a normal HP attack. It shouldn't kill you normally. Alright, let's see. Well, I'll go ahead and smash the earth again. And now we'll... You know, I forgot to do this. Let's use it now. That might help my damage output a good bit, I would think. Alright. Yeah. Get that damage going. Teamwork, teamwork. Okay, we're gonna eat that. Oh wow, just Firion did that time. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. Let's keep that lock going. So. And we're almost done with this phase. Alright, let's go ahead and blood weapon. And that should wrap it up. Okay, so phase 2. He casts Recurrent Life every time you're in a new phase. That's how you know. He'll use this thing called Powers Gathered, and he'll tell you what to do. So Brave attacks are not that so useful, but Brave Gains and Brave Battery are very efficient here. They are actually increased for this phase of the battle. Let's go ahead and rumble it up. Okay, and now we'll Ninja Slice. Alright. Yeah, we'll use another one. And as you can see, like, the Brave Gains that Jack has from using these attacks has been increased, but he doesn't do nearly as much Brave damage. And that's with his special debuff up and having Elemental Enchant and Peril. It is pretty much a sight to see. Alright. We will go ahead, weak damage up, and go ahead and use another Gaia Swing. Nice. Alright. And here, you guys are going to see a crazy green number. Like, 100,000. He can't even go that high. So, it's fine. It's just pretty funny to see. Alright, I think Drain Weapon just fell. Yeah. But we'll be able to add it in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's where all the damage is coming from for him. he's just like, oh, I'll just be right here spamming 3,000 damage, I guess. Or 3,000 brave hits. Nothing too fancy. Alright, yeah. Need to slow him down a little bit. Gotta save those skills for the latter parts of this fight. Boof boof. Alright. Yeah, the damage ain't gonna be great on that. But we're not doing it for the damage. We're doing it for that counterattack later. Alright. We're getting near the end of this phase. I kind of hate this phase with this team. Because even though I have some battery, I don't have tons of it at the same time. Alright. I'm kind of relying on Firion to help everybody else out. Okay, so it's at 1 turn left. Okay, does he recurrent life? Yes. Okay, that's good timing. Alright, so he's gathered the powers again. This time, you can't get broken. There you go. A good tank is pretty much going to help you through this with 0 problems. Alright, let's go ahead, Warcry. And this is phase 3 out of the 5, in case you are wondering. Alright, let's go ahead and transients. And we're going to get a okay launch here. Alright, alright. That's my boys right there. They're putting in the work. Alright. Let's just make sure we're keeping all those guy buffs going. We get a free one here. Good old Ninja Slice. Now, I find this phase to be fairly easy with the tank, but it can probably be quite tricky without, because you have to make sure you're going to be doing brave attacks out at that point. Alright, yeah, we're going to still save. We're not in phase 4 or 5 yet. Alright. And let's rumble it up. Okay. Dope, dope, dope. Alright, so we'll use one here. And the next turn we'll have the EX up again. Okay, so yeah, that's those brave attacks, but if anyone broke there, they were going to be dead. So, don't want that to happen. Okay, we'll keep the log on. Alright, let's throw some weapons. Yeah! Dang, I love it. Alright. And Guy will tank everything here, no problem. Alright. Yeah, let's do an HP attack here to go into the next phase. Okay, so this next phase is kind of where it gets tricky. You cannot give this boss a turn. If he gets a turn, he will kill you. So, that's what they mean by an attack from him would be dire. I'm sure it would be. Alright, so we're going to swing up for some damage before we use the burst here, which is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and call this Ramza. Alright, and get a little launch here. There we go. And then we'll Gaia Swing. And we're going to try to do as much damage as we can right here. Since Firion's turn isn't quite here yet, I'm going to activate. I want to wait till the next Firion turn before A would act. And then I will use the burst. Alright. And we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, with that said, we are now going to activate the burst. And Firion is probably going to knock out a good majority of what's left here. Now, surprisingly in this phase, it feels like the boss is able to tank damage kind of good. It doesn't feel like you do quite as much brave damage as you'd like, but we will be sufficient enough. Okay. And we will break him, obviously, when we use the burst right here. So. And we're going to rely on Jack to help finish things off. And go into the final phase. Alright. And before we go ahead and do all of that stuff with Jack, let's use this Machina friend to help out a little bit with that debuff there. Okay, cool. So, I believe that should do recurrent life. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So he's gathering all his power again. And this time, you need to make sure he doesn't get too many turns before he would kill your whole party. He'll set your HP to 0, kind of like how Odin does. And at this point, we're going to go ham with this Jack and take advantage of that Firion BT effect all the way. Okay, just Guy took those hits. That's nice. Okay, we're about to summon in just a moment. But before we do that, let's weak damage up. And we're going to wait for Jack to kind of spam through his stuff again as well. We're going to War Cry. Here. We're also going to have him use this. Okay. And now we'll summon. I'm just gonna press buttons with this Jack at this point and just try to use as much stuff as I can. Alright. We're almost there, guys. We got 31% to go. Alright, let's use this. Because you gotta slam everything you've got at this boss at this point. And we're gonna do it. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up, guys. You know what? Let's heal the party. And yes, party heals for Firion do count appropriately. I know there's certain characters where it just seems like they don't do that. But anyway, so, yeah. So this fight takes a lot of turns. And it's not the worst thing in the world. But you do need to be ready to fight for the long haul in this battle. And I wanted to show you guys the spicy Jack arts. Guys, I'm waiting for boss rush. Obviously, I don't have it in me to farm World of Illusions. I'm still trying to catch up on the Vincent co-op for getting all the rewards. So, and that's just, there's always just so much to clear this month in these shops, it feels like. And I'm using ×2 books, and it's taking forever. Anyway, that's my team. That's my setup. And I hope you guys liked watching a more or a less traditional clear of this stage. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all of your continued support. This has been Aarolei, and until next time, guys, remember to stay cool and have fun.